close, maybe counter boosting sometimes, throwing a couple early grenades on and just signposting an AWP in all honesty. It's also crucial that you push towards other positions because then it kind of narrows the focus down towards mid. It kind of goes, yeah, sure, we know you're at mid, but you can't come out anywhere else. As the T's, I mean, just spread across the map at the moment. Chiefs looking for a pick of their own. Have some members boosted up. Oh, okay, looks like, I thought they had one of the members boosted up, but looks like they're about to take mid control. There's only one CT at mid, which is going to be Lonsdale, is going to fall back immediately. Z is going to be smoked up as Crystal Wow is the last man left standing with just a single flashbang. Lonsdale onto 50 HP. It's going to be taken down by Destiny. Now 4 on 5. It's going to be hard for the CTs to hold this.
Yeah, you know, they've got full HP, these terrorists basically. Burns 187, but there's only one damage. Got armor as well, so as do both teams. The bomb look towards the A site, and so we do see Nikesh trying to get that early pick on that A site, but Raz will shut down Moe 4v4 just like that. USP comes out, he's trying to hit the shot here, Jokes. He can finally get one as Hat steps in, gets the second. Hat's with a double, so all of a sudden the T's are on the rack as Destiny picks up Hats. He's going to head back towards Z possibly. Go through Z, he's got that Glock ready to go. He's got to shoot him up and get that bomb, put it down, but the CTs know exactly where it is. And Yellow does see the back of the head and does hit it finally. So there's the shot going down from Yellow. Makes it 1-0 Parallax. Get that CT side going in the first map of Cache.
Yeah, once again, I need to narrow out, like, I know I gave a lot of criticism towards Hats, but that was a good hold from him at A side. Hitting all those shots, just taking that threat of Jokes. Jokes was at MBK, or Secret, and he was able to get one frag, but he was about to get taken down. Hats wasn't able to land the first headshot, and the Hat switches focus towards Highway and shut that down completely as well. Good stuff from him in all honesty. It's going to allow Parallax a little bit of breathing space. Lonsdale needs to be careful though, as he's out here with the MP7 at mid. Needs to be careful of being caught out as the T's, they didn't get the bomb plant down, but they have just bought pistols, no body armor whatsoever. Looks like they want to take it into the buy round confidently.
See what they can do. So it looks like they're going to try and get a few picks. Deagle there for Burn. See what he can do with that mid control. Maybe shut down Lonsdale. Lonsdale has got the MP9. Has a go. Sees him. Probably won't run any more of that. As the M4 comes out playing aggressive on B main, which I said is one way they can probably, you know, try and be aggressive on the CT side. Shut down the Chiefs where they can. They know they're on a pistol around here, so they don't want to let them get into the site. Excuse me. Don't let them get in the site too easily. So let's see what they're going to do. They're going to try and get through mid. CT's playing very default 2B, 2A. And the other player playing through Z, so they're trying to get that shut down. Anyone coming through mid, as Lonsdale does pick up Chris. So now we've got a 4v5, and we do see Moe very low. Nikes walking in with the P250, does take down Hat, so this is very good here for the terrorists. They've got access to the A site. Jokes will shut down one. Can he shut down a second? No, he can't. Lonsdale will take down Moe. Destiny picks up a double, so we've got a 2v2. This looks like a very doable situation here for the terrorists. Picks up the bomb, goes back. Here comes the rotate. Karath, and here come the CTs to try and stop this bomb plant.
Yeah, they're well equipped though. Destiny so sharp with that P250, shutting down Lonsdale at truck. Bomb does go down. This is going to be looking good for Chiefs. I mean, even if they don't take this, which they look in position to do so, looking less likely though now as Yellow and Raz get the kills. I mean, they got the bomb plant down. Minimal investment. It's going to force Parallax into buying up with a very, very poor buy. I'm not sure if they can get the AWP on the hands of Raz. But at the same time, Chiefs, they will be able to buy AKs, as we can see. I mean, their poorest member is going to be Burn, who's just most likely going to force up a Galil as well as grenades to use. For the CTs, I mean, Lonsdale now has to debate what to get. And he's going to buy an MP9, which is not going to be best to use against a fully equipped T side. Chiefs, I think at this time, they're going to execute towards mid. They're going to execute towards mid and A because they've got that long range potential. They're just waiting for grenades to come over. They should be able to take down Lonsdale and get A access. If not, they may head back towards B.
Yeah, so we wait to see what they're going to do, what they're going to be up to here. The terrorists, Chiefs down by 2 on this third map. 1-1 is the series score, obviously. That's the reason we're here on the third map on Cache. See what they can do as Destiny does see a wall of smoke. Flashy will find one, but he won't because Jokes will pick up Destiny. Very nicely done as Jokes is going to try and play aggressive here on Squeaky. And they're going to pick up this bomb now, so they have got that one man down, which does not work in their favour. They've got the better buy here, but the utility has been used, and you have got the CTs with more of it. So let's see what they can do with it. A 5v4, and we're going to see the bomb picked up now, and potentially there might... Well, 3 players at A, so the CT's favouring that A site in a 4v5. And at the moment, it's a very slow round, but now Nikes tries to get through vents into checkers where Raz is located. Raz will hear that. Raz will know what's going on. Of course, he won't poke, because you poke, you give away your head, you can probably get killed. But he's going to have a look at... He knows the guy just walked out towards that B site. Yeah, down go the terrorist before Raz does pick up one. And Hats gets burned. Are you okay before that? Moe last up on 19 HP, stuck in Squeaky. Not much he can do here. Maybe smoke himself out, which he's going to try and do. But, well, with 19 HP and a 4v1, I don't give him any chance.
I mean, now on 7 HP as he's been tagged down by Lonsdale, just spraying Squeaky. I would not be surprised to see Lonsdale push him. It doesn't matter if he loses his MP9 in his life, if they're able to get the trade. Yellow will be able to take him down in the end. That was just Parallax. They were just able to get the pick from all over the place, so to speak. They're just playing defensive positions, knowing that the Chiefs had no Molotovs to use in this buy. It's going to force Chiefs into another eco. Good start from Parallax, but need to be cautious still. I mean, their economy is still not the greatest shapes, and we've seen that these pistols can do a lot of damage from Chiefs. Need to play defensively, need to play smart. If they get, as soon as they get cocky and allow Chiefs into this, we may see a repetition of what happened, I believe, on Dust 2, which is where Chiefs just strung together rounds, was able to get a solid comeback going on, and had to force Parallax to work for it.
Yeah, we'll see what they can come back. I believe they will, because this is the third map, and they need to take it out to win the series, as Yellow will pick up Nikes. But you expect that on the eco round, as Yellow gets a double. Lonsdale does pick up Moe. We've got a 5v2, and these terrorists are dropping like flies, as Destiny stops that and takes down Yellow. The nade comes out, down to 65 goes Chris O'Wow. He's got no armor here, so he's only got that P250 to work with. Can't quite take down Hats. So that's going to be last one up is Destiny. Has got that bomb in hand. He's got this P250. Going to try and walk out into A, but well, the CTs, there's 3 of them there, so they should get this kill. And they do. Jokes picks up Destiny, and they get their 4th round. Parallax off to a great start. But we will see a buy round here from Chiefs.
Yeah, and this one's still looking a little bit poor. I'm not sure if they're going to force an AWP up, in all honesty. Destiny's thinking about it. If he buys an AWP, he won't have head armor. It looks like he was dropped an AK. Not sure if that was a misbuy from someone. No, it looks like he did buy up and he dropped his own AK, and the cash counter didn't refresh itself. So there you have it, a bit of mid-aggression coming out from both sides. As we see Lonsdale trying to spam through the edge of the smoke. All teams just spamming through the edge. Just making noise at the moment. It's just a default round once again, but it's not, it's the note that Parallax actually taking A main control. They just leave Jokes just sitting here at A main, and then they just leave mid completely open. And that's where Chiefs are actually going at the moment, so the Chiefs still have a lot of time to go anywhere they wish to, in all honesty. Yeah,
but as you said, that Jokes is inside that A main area, so can definitely hold them back here. They do go that way, as Destiny tries to get outside Squeaky. So wow, shooting up that smoke, very much aware. There's a beautiful nade down to 70 HP he goes, so that will help him out immensely. As Hats will take down Destiny. And we've got a 5v4, so out come the shots, as Jokes is getting sprayed up there. But with 53 seconds to go, the bomb heading towards the B site now. They've got one player there. That is the player. That is Yellow there holding B. And Raz playing close as well there with the AWP. So let's see what they can do. A 5v4, 41 seconds to go. Raz will take down Burn, who's now out of the round. So it's a 5v3. Yellow will produce a nade. It's a incendiary out towards the entrance into the B site through B main. Does see one there, Yellow. Gets the flash out. Can he get a double? Yellows, yes he can. Lonsdale will take down Chris, and that's the Parallax getting their 5th round.
Yeah, clinical round. Much better hold coming out, and that is really what I like seeing from Parallax or any CT-sided team. Get this A main control. Force the Ts to actually move to different parts of the map, and then just take control of it there. Obviously, I mean, Yellow's flash, it wasn't the best. I think it was someone else's flash. It was either Lonsdale's or Raz, in all honesty, that blinded Nikes and Moe as they were trying to enter the site. Pistols coming out once again for Chiefs. It looks like it may be a faster A site take. 4 of them creeping A main, just 1 inside Squeaker, which is going to be Destiny. Jokes is on just behind this red container on A side, as it looks like Destiny's got the smoke grenade and flashbang to set up. So they've got lots of grenade damage being done already as they are charging onto the A site.
They are charging out onto that A site, and Jokes has probably seen at least 1 or 2 of them. He knows they're at that tractor, so what can they do about it? The CT side, Hats will drop 1, he drops 2, he drops 3. Jokes will come in for a piece as well, and Mori does pick up Jokes, but this is all over Red Rover, because Hats with the 3K denied them there on that site, and that's the 6th round for Parallax.
Yeah, Chiefs now, they will pick up an AWP. I mean, it just depends on how many AWPs they want to pick up. It looks like they're talking about it at this time. Very, very late buy though, so they're not going to be able to rush any positions. Burn, actually no AWPs being bought. Burn's bought the AWP, so I mean, we've seen Burn go huge on Cache with this AWP, just hop in and just get these amazing frags, but this time, I mean, they've got Molly, and I'm not sure why they haven't given the AWP to Molly. Good boost coming out, Hats is boosted up, so the T's need to check this location. If they have highway control, should be able to do so. As once again, the round defaults a slower time. Lonsdale is forced out of highway though, so the CTs have to play a lot more passively.
Interesting. Last time they were being, you know, a bit too passive, but this time we need to see a bit more of it. So 6-0 is the score. Parallax. They got complete domination so far on this map. Up by 6 round. Chiefs yet to register a single round. Let's see what they can do. They got a bit of mid control here as we are seeing an ultra passive round here by the CTs, which is exactly what you asked for. And Nikez goes through the smoke, so they're going to try their luck down highway. Does see that play there. Can't quite get the kill though. Bit of damage being put out as Jokes is tagged up. His teammates will join in on the rotate from B. And now we're going to see that bomb potentially go back towards B. No, they're going to say it A. So the shots go down. Chris does pick up Jokes down highway. Can you get a second on the ladder? He goes. He can. Nikez gets one. Destiny takes down Raz. Hats will take down Nikez. Mwave will take down Hats. Now we've got a 4v1 up to Yellow. Last up, he is at, where is he? He's camping here at the B side. So he's probably just going to try and save. You can recognize that the CTs probably need to save this round with their, oh, they got plenty of money. It's not an issue, but I don't think he can do this. And he probably realizes that he can't do this in a 4v1. He's just going to save his gun.
Yeah, and Chase, that was good mid-control. I mean, Parallax were trying to force their way through the smoke and try to force the issue. So that is where the confidence kind of comes in. That goes, you know what, we've won in these aim deals, and suddenly they haven't won this, and now Chiefs are back into it. I mean, sure, it's only one round, but if the T's are able to string it together a couple of rounds as Destiny on the hunt, will be able to be found out by Yellow. Yellow doing some damage, needs to be careful though. Still 3 T's hunting for him as Chris. He'll be able to spot out Chris, but Yellow won't be able to win that aim deal. Or it's going to be... Okay, T's going to have a double AWP setup. That's definitely unusual, but it's going to allow them to have one go towards B, one towards A or mid. And so far, I mean, Chiefs will be more than happy to just keep hammering mid. It's worked for them this time. It should work again and again until Parallax put more members towards them. What I don't like seeing in all honesty is Parallax not buying a single head armor. It just means that when the pistols do come out, it becomes a lot more tricky for them as, look at this, Lonsdale should fall very shortly. He's still trying to play aggressive when being tagged up.
So perhaps a mistake there from Lonsdale. 5v4 straight away, one man disadvantage. Not going to help him out too much. And that happens every round, or at least this round. 6-1. They're down by 5 here, Chiefs. So they're looking to turn this around. They've got the guns and the utility as well as the head armor to do this. So let's see what they can do. They're going to try and take down the players as Burn does pick up Jokes. It's the Burn picking up that kill on Jokes. As I said, 5v3. Squeaky getting free-fired. And Yellow in the vents is going to drop out mid, get that kill. Down goes the bomb. He gets a double, as a matter of fact. Now we've got a 3v3, so he's definitely even this one up. Looking very good all of a sudden for both sides, especially Chiefs coming back into the round beautifully, courtesy of Yellow's push out the vents, taking down 2 players. Burn here on that boost, trying to get some knowledge on mid. He sees ahead and doesn't miss, as you wouldn't in that sort of situation. Takes him down, 3v2. Raz and Hats last up for the CTs. You got to see a bit of razzle-dazzle. We're not going to see it tonight as Burn picks him up, 3v1. It's up to Hats. Last up, he's got that M4 and he's getting gunned down by Burn. So Burn doing some good stuff there, getting that. You got an ace, unbelievably. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that wasn't just good stuff. That was just Burn just absolutely stomping once again. I mean, he was on 0 kills, now on 5 kills. And really, Parallax, I mean, this is troubling to see. Raz, what was he doing out in the open with the AWP? And he unscopes and runs right into the open as opposed to hiding away. It's going to make the Chiefs more confident. It's now draining the CT economy to see Lonsdale spamming through to see what he can find, but he's not going to be able to find anything, so it's going to be up to, once again, Raz to try to find this pick. But Burn, on fire, once again, gets the entry pick with the AWP. Someone stop this man, because he is just carrying his team at the moment, in all honesty. Just massive entry frags. Nothing Raz can do about that, as Yellow's going to be mollied off. He has to pull off something heroic, but I don't think he can.
You're absolutely right. Burn is on fire. Pardon the pun, but he's doing all sorts of damage. We've got a 5-1-3. They're walking out. Chris will take down Lonsdale, and then Mo will take down Jokes. Hats does take down Chris for 4v1. Hats last up. Bomb is going down. Their economy is pretty iffy. He won't be saved now. He's obviously dead, but Nikez does pick him up, and that's going to be 6-3. So Parallax doing it very nicely, but Chiefs coming back.
Yeah, and honestly, once again, Burn just getting that critical entry frag. And this is where, once again, CTs, they don't have any mid control. Parallax, they're more than confident to take this main control, but once the Chiefs starts taking that focus towards B site instead, is where we're starting to see cracks in it. But you see Yellow, he's just isolated very early on. There's not much that he can do when Molotovs and Flashbangs are being flung this direction. It's just going wrong for Parallax at the moment. They're just taking so much damage as Hats falls. Now Yellow, he has been spotted charging across by Chris. The CTs, they are in aggressive positions. Lonsdale's able to find one frag, can't find the second. The CTs, they have control of A main, so I mean, if Jokes manages to find the bomb, pushes a little bit further, finds the bomb, gets himself a gun, so they can just damage, but Molly CQ puts a stop to that.
Puts him stop right there. So that's going to be up to Raz here with this 5-7. He does pick up one, can't get the second as Destiny a row. And they don't look like stopping right now. And we're going to see what this Bombers hasn't really committed yet. They've got a bit of access towards the A main. They might try and make the most of it. B does look rather exposed though. So let's see if they can get that pick. It's going to be Destiny here playing towards mid. If he can get that kill, he can't. So Yellow shuts him down. Good work by him to not give him up that mid control and ultimately give away that B site as Mwave will take down Hats. We've got a 4v3 CTs. I'm looking a bit iffy now after getting that first kill. Raz will take down Nickez to make it a 3v3. Two of these terrorists are very low as they step on in and they take down two of the CTs. Yellow last up. He's stuck in the 3v1. He's got an M4. He's going to run on through the smoke, try and stop the plant. The bomb goes down and he takes down two of them. No, he can't. Mo gets out of there with only 7 HP. He gets a 3k as well, so that's going to be 7-6 for the Chiefs.
Yeah, and I think Chiefs will end this half at 9-6 in all honesty. It's just, everything is just going wrong for Parallax in all honesty. We saw Lonsdale, he was in a perfect position to take down Burn. Burn just hops away and just no-scopes him at close range on 20 HP. And when things like that are happening, you're kind of going, well, what can I do in all honesty? They're just everything is just failing for the moment. Now they're trying to stack 3 mid with pistols. Raz is going to be naded down as he pushes towards B, but he's going to be spotted out by the AWP immediately and forced back. Look, there's not much I can say at the moment. Chiefs, it's going to take a heroic effort from Parallax to actually come back on the T side, because it looks like Chiefs, they're just stomping away once again on their T side, and I don't think they're going to stop when it comes towards the CT, when Destiny comes alive because he can push in and get so much information.
Yeah, eco round here for Parallax, trying to turn this around. I don't like the chances on this round. Could easily be a 9-6 half in favour of Chiefs. He's popping that door, trying to bait out the players, and Moe trying to play with their heads a bit, trying to get that easy kill, but he will walk away from there now and head back probably towards A main. The bomb now is going to be looking towards, probably going towards A, but you never know. They might try and rotate towards B. I haven't seen too many B pushes here. They just like to find a site they can, get through and really smash it hard until they let up. And at the moment, the Parallax haven't found a response for that A push. So they might try and head their way back to A, which looks like that's what they're going to do as the players will join in and push through A main. So it's going to be up to Parallax once again to provide that hold. But as I say, they're going to see a bit of mid control coming out as Burn will boost up his teammate. Onto the boost he goes. And they're going to go through mid.
Yeah, 3 to mid. I mean, if they lose a single member, they can still go, you know what? Okay, it's going to be an A stack. Let's go back towards B. It looks like they are committing 3 members up. And this is a bit hairy because Lonsdale's going to open up with a single kill. Hats with that 1D. Gets one. Destiny could trade from him. And Raz could have done so much damage alongside with Jokes, but nothing's going to happen in the end. As Yellow, he'll get 1 frag. But Nickez, once again, 3 kills. Burn also gets 1 as well. What can you say? It was a nice attempt at the stack as finally we see a bit of a change coming up. Lonsdale's going to put his hand up and go, you know what? It's time for me to AWP. Chiefs have been still with a double AWP setup. They've been on top so far. I mean, Burn has had Raz's number. Raz, we haven't seen him hit these ridiculous shots ever since in a round that has really mattered, so to speak. And what can you say about that? Chris, straight through smoke, shutting down Lonsdale. Once again, Chiefs up 5 members to 4.
Yeah, great shot by Chris, opening it up there on the Parallax team. So Chiefs with that 1 player to work with straight away. And we've seen Jokes taking some damage there in exchange. So he's taken a bit of hit, but we've still got a 5v4. No one yet has died. Chris looking down towards Z, trying to get that pick. I'm trying to walk into the A side here where that bomb is. Got 2 players in Squeaky. They've got Destiny there with Moe trying to get through Squeaky. Put a bit of damage out towards Tractor potentially. No one there though, so they're going to try and get some information onto exactly where these CTs are located on that A site. Destiny does open the door. Out comes a nade. It's a smoke, so that'll help out Burn. He's going to try and get that pick on the players rotating from B potentially. And we've got an 8-6 score as Hats gets 1. Yellow will take down Burn, so 3v3, sorry, I didn't see Jokes there on 15 HP. But they've got this inside the site, but there's still 1 player located at A. It's going to be Jokes here. He's stuck behind that wall near Squeaky. Can't quite get anything though as Destiny takes him down. 3v2 situation. 2 AWPs remaining for the CTs. Not probably the best done you want this position, but they do make it work as Raz does get 1. Yellow takes down Nickez with that M4, so obviously picked it up. 2v1 up to Chris. Bomb down. Ticking away. CTs need to retake. They'll be looking for a trade here, the CTs. Chris does get 1, so it's now 1v1. It's up to Raz, up against Chris. Raz has got to come up big here. They can't really lose this round. They want as many as possible. Going for the wallbang. Can't quite hit the target. He's going to have to go for the defuse. It's in a great position for Chris. He's going to have to just wait the time. He's got this for me, and he's just going to wait for the defuse to come out. It's a fake, and Raz is waiting. Raz hits it. Here comes the defuse. He's got the kid. He should get it. And that's what we were talking about, a bit of razzle-dazzle. They make it 8-7.
Yeah, Chris almost made it turn around, in all honesty. And I think Chiefs, I mean, once again, they were very, very confident. We saw Nickers and Destiny pushing up. They got punished for their aggression. But regardless, I mean, I still think the momentum's in Chiefs' favour. Parallax, they won that on really just the back of one person's heroics, which was Yellow and Rats going big. As they go on towards the T side, I mean, they have some good strats in their book, but I mean, if the Chiefs just get so much information, expect Destiny to be pushing around getting more information. Burn, I mean, at this time, I mean, he's fallen off a little bit, but he's hitting these AWP shots. If he goes defensive with an AWP, we could see him going huge once again. Parallax just setting up default all across the other side of the map. No Deagle this time. Lonsdale with that smoke flashbang and HE grenade. I think the T is just looking for a pick so far, as now that CT is just getting information towards B site before falling back. Parallax, I mean, still not moving anywhere, just waiting to see if they can catch any CTs, but as we enter the mid game, it's very, very slow so far.
Very slow round, very important round 2. Parallax trying to get that first T round, get themselves on the board here. They got that last round, but as you said, through a bit of individual brilliance there from Raz. So they need to try and turn this deficit around in their favour on their T side. 8-7, nicely poised here for a great map. Of course, Parallax win, they go to land. If not, Team Skyfire go to land. So much at stake here. Chiefs just trying to play for honour and pride, doing a great job as well. They have that lead into the second half. Slow round here as we do see this bomb slowly going towards A. But look at this. We got a good situation as we're going to see a boost now on the mid. So maybe try and go for mid control, push towards up highway, maybe towards A. But Destiny's going to be watching highway from that angle. So with 43 seconds to go, Karath, a very slow round.
Yeah, they're going to be executing towards the A site with Yellow playing that lurker role once again, and there you have it, the nades being flung on towards the A site. Good damage done, but towards Nickaz playing towards Quad. Hats on the lead, but he's going to be taken out immediately. Moisey also going to find Raz. Lonsdale somehow manages to get the trade, so does Jokes, takes down Destiny, but Christopher comes in, takes down Lonsdale, and Jokes, he gets the trades working from alongside with Yellow. It's now a 1-on-2. Burn, the last man left standing, coming out of highway, does have armor. The kit will be on the site. He knows one is right there as the flash does come out. Yellow just watching towards highway. We can see the kit just outside of forklift, so Burn needs to find a single frag to make this work, as now he's coming slowly on towards the site. And now just spotting towards Quad. He's spotted out Jokes, and he is where beautiful 180. Can he clean it up on Jokes as well? Jokes reloading, playing that Quad, but Jokes will take it in the end. Nearly. Burner, are you okay? Pulling something out of nowhere once again, but Jokes says, enough of that. I'm going to shut this down, and I'm going to start fragging huge.
That was ridiculous, that 180. If that would have worked, I don't know what you say about that. That was unbelievable. Almost from Burn, you're okay. So close there to pulling it off. So much awareness to know that there must be one guy in A main as well as Quad trying to get that trade, but, you know, just to do that 180 shot was off the chain. So, if we do get the 8-8 score, so the Zeus here for Chris. A bit cheeky, and he's got this Zeus ready to go, playing up close mid, so he's going to try and get a cheeky little shot there. But, well, we've got the bomb here going towards the A site, and 2 plays A1, 2 plays mid now, so they're trying to get a bit of mid control of the CTs, trying to shut them down the middle of the map as Moe comes out, trying to pick up the player in A main, can't quite do so, but down to 20 does go one player, that is going to be Raz, down to 20 HP, the smokes come out, here comes the execute attempt, as Jokes will get one, Yellow gets one, Raz gets one as well, never got a 5-on-2, so the CTs are dropping like flies, the guns here from the terrorists are being used to good effect, now it's one left up, it is Burn, who gets gunned down by Jokes, and there's a pretty good round there by Parallax, not losing any members.
It looked a little bit shaky at the beginning. I mean, there was some, once again, good aim coming out of Chiefs, but Parallax, they had 3 members, stood their lines, and were able to get the frags. Jokes once again picking up 2 from mid, and Parallax, I mean, in the lead once again, but still so tight. One more round before we get into the buy round. Destiny this time with the Zeus and Flashbang, P250s and Deagles coming out as well, so potential for more damage to come out. Parallax, I mean, they have no AK, so they're not afraid of losing guns at the stage. They will upgrade to the next one. But they would like to preserve their grenades. They would like to preserve their armor because it would make their job easier. As Jokes, I mean, Jokes once again, he's just leading the charge. Spots one charging towards Squeaky. Nickaz going to be taken out, and Raz going to be taking out Destiny. And look at this. I mean, Parallax just coming in together, getting these frags.
Yeah, 4v2, getting the frags. Hats will take up Moe. After Moe to pick up Raz, but Jokes will clean upon Burn, and that's going to be another round for Parallax. So they win the first 3 on the T half. But we did see last half they won the first 6 and then got overpowered by the Chiefs, so they've got to continue on with this, great start. But here comes the guns from the Chiefs in the 19th round.
Yeah, and just a single AWP on Moe, so it looks like Moe's going to be playing defensive this time. Burn is going to go with the rifle, and look at this, 2 players out towards mid already for the CTs. They're just holding their grenades. Parallax lining up a very, very fast default execute towards that A side. There we have it, the Grands go out, still the MAC-10 on Lonsdale, and with no head armor on the majority of the CTs, this will rip through their heads. Nika's just sitting below boosters. Destiny will take the head off Jokes. Good M4 aimage, he's still spraying through. Raz will take him down eventually. Moe is there from Highway with the AWP. Nikaz will be able to take down Yellow. Has trying to come out through Squeaky. Moe CQ though, missing another shot towards Highway. Action happening all over the place as Crystal Wow now takes down Lonsdale, trying to charge up through Highway. And Nikaz going to be tagged down solid. Oh my goodness, still managed to get a ridiculous headshot into Hats as he is finally cleaned up by the HE grenade. Raz 1 on 3.
Yeah, so Raz 1 on 3. He can do a clutch. We know he can, but not today, as Moe does shut him down straight away. 10-9 is the score, so Parallax hold that lead. And the Chiefs, they'd get that one back, but we're going to see if Parallax got any answers, as they will buy their weaponry, move into the 20th round with, 11 rounds to go. Who are you liking so far?
Look, I mean, so far, that was the first buy round. Excellent from Chiefs. Able to hold mid, stop that double boost happening. Destiny, even though he lost his life, was able to get the trades. And Nikaz pulling shots out of nowhere, really, to make it worthwhile. 5 HP and still managed to take down Hats. Now, I don't know what you can say about that, but that's absolutely huge. If Parallax lose this, they won't be able to buy up in the next one. You can see actually a triple stack coming out towards B side. Chris almost playing aggressively towards B side. Looks like he thinks better. He's going to fall back. Only the solo man holding the anchor in that A side is going to be Nikaz. But Parallax playing a lot more slow into this round to see if they can find the pick. Some of the CTs are tagged from HE grenades earlier on. But, I mean, Chiefs are going to be very, very confident taking this.
Great use of nades. 4 of them got tagged by those nades. That was awesome by Parallax putting a bit of early damage on them in this round. So let's see what they can do with that early damage. Parallax trying to push that advantage, get this round. As we do see the gunfire going down a bit. No one going down though, so let's see what they can manage to get out of this. The Parallax team, the Sonic Joe maybe just trying to get that mid control, which I think they've got. I think the CTs have pretty much given it to them, saying, here, you can have it, do what you want. But they've got 3 players at A and 2 at B, as we do see another player. No, he's going to stay towards B. Thought he's going to rotate back to A, but not quite. As Yellow's going to push out through vents, but not going to pop that vent. Don't want to give himself away, so that's a very smart play. It's another slow round, 30 seconds to go. We're going to see a fast execute here on the A side. They're all lined up. Get ready to rock and roll if you're on the CT side, because here they come. Out go the nades, down towards quad. They're going to try and flush them out as Moe shut down Hats there through the smoke. Great shot by him. 4v4. And let's see, with 15 seconds to go, they're running out of time. Parallax will get in there and put that bomb down. And they're being held off by Chris. He gets 1, he gets 2. Chris lines them up, puts them down. Bomb goes down though. Got a 3v2 as Yellow does pick up Chris, and that's a 2v2. 2 CTs up are going to be called Burn, Are You Okay? And Moe. You've got the AWP there for Moe. Going to try and shut them down. Try and retake that site and defuse the bomb, but the Terrorist got other ideas. As down goes Lonsdale, Burn picks him up. Yellow sitting on a 2k. He's playing close Highway here. Going to try and shut them down. As they try to cross off, Burn will pick up the kill. Here comes the defuse, and they're going to get their 10th round.
And once again, just absolutely beautiful holding from the CTs. They were able to make their lives worth. I'm not sure of Parallax. I mean, that was some failed trading as well. Crystal Wow able to stay alive in the site and take down 2 players before he was shut down from Yellow. But by that time, Yellow had to make his position known from Highway, could not cross over without exposing himself to the AWP. And we saw just Burn slowly walking behind, communicating alongside Moe. Look, you don't have to push in at the moment. I'm coming in with you. As Parallax, I mean, they were able to get a bomb plant down, so a bit of cash going the way. They will be able to buy up AKs once again, but lack of utility means that they have to execute towards the site a lot faster. It's 3 Molotovs still to use, so A site still looking like a tempting target. Would like to see them try and rattle B site as well with a super fast take, in all honesty. I've seen that being used to good effect. And a lot of the time, Burn is left on his lonesome afterwards. I mean, we can see that the CTs actually stacked 3 towards B site very early on, 2 towards A. And then afterwards, they slowly start floating one of their members over towards that A side to hold it for the late game. So they know Parallax don't really charge in on towards the A side.
Yeah, we haven't seen a B push yet, so I'm predicting they'll hit it soon and rather quickly, but not in this round, because playing a slow round once again, trying to get those, early control of those clutch areas on the map. Maybe mid this time as the bomb is thrown away, so he gives it to his teammate. They're going to try and get some sort of mid control, which they've already got. The CTs aren't even bothering with that. They've got one player, playing checkers, but no one else bothering with anything near mid, so they're pretty much saying to them, if you want mid, you can have it. We're just going to back ourselves at the 2 sides. We can retake if you need us to. They're not even bothering with mid. So we do see Terrace slowly shift walking here through B main. So here comes that B push we were talking about with 34 seconds to go. Once again, a late execute on the way. And they aren't being held off, but now they're going to go in with only 27 seconds to go. They charge on in. Into the B side they go. CT's got to hold them off, and they can't as Hats does get the kill on Chris. And then Burn on the rotate gets one, but then can't get Yellow as Yellow picks him up. 3v3. Down goes Jokes. We're in a 3v2 situation. The bomb goes down. A little time to go. Doesn't matter. They got it down. Nick has cleans up Hats, and then down goes the remaining T. Yellow is the retake, and the bomb appears to be glitched, I believe. I think we're good.
I think they're trying to get additional equipment. I'm not sure why Nick has offered it. He has thrown it away as Mwave CQ. Okay, looks like there's a pause, but they'll be able to get the defuse. Wait, what?
It's glitched. I'm pretty certain.
No, he's able to get it.
Oh, there we go.
Not sure why they were taking so long. I was scared for a moment, in all honesty. I thought they've strung together, you know, anti-ecos, looked good, and suddenly on these buy rounds, once again, they come in together, which is good to see. They're just not making the trades work, which may be something that's happening out of their CT round where they were unable to get those trades working. That said, though, I mean, forced up once again, going fast towards B site. Chiefs, they do have only 2 members this time, as we see the first smoke going towards B main. As, well, there's Chris and Burn there. There's no one else helping out towards Fence, so it could be a B site take now as Chris comes very close to the smoke.
Yeah, very solid buy here by the CTs as they charge in. Chris gets one. Chris with a double, turns around to his right. Can he get the triple? No, he can't, because Lonsdale steps in, denies him the opportunity. We've got a 4v3, and the Terrorists are trying to get those players back as Lonsdale gets a double. Can he get that triple? No, he can't, because Raz will take him down on Heaven. We've got a 2v3. The bomb goes down, and here comes the CT retake attempt as it does go down. Mwave playing in Heaven, and the other one is going to be the man they call Nickez. He's coming through mid, and this bomb is down, so the CTs have to retake, and they might opt to... I don't think they... Do they contest this? I mean, they've got a 2v3 and the bomb's down. What do you reckon they'll do?
No, I mean, that was a crucial first pick. They also know that one's in Sunroom, so they only have to take down Jokes on the site. They know this. Mwave is dancing around. Jokes, he needs to stay alive. He gets one. That's a good shot from him. He just needs to take down Mwave, and Yellow should be backing him up. Or I believe Raz it is, sorry. As Raz does come in the end to back him up, and now the scores are tied once again. Lonsdale going huge in those entries. It looked great for Chiefs at one stage. Christopher getting double inside the smoke, but his teammates could not hold on. Some brilliant stuff coming out from Parallax now. As well, I mean, the CTs, they're actually on an eco. And that is definitely surprising. I mean, I thought they would have enough cash to force in, but it looks like they're just going on an eco round. Still, once again, I mean, now it's too tight to call in all honesty. Parallax needs to retain as many guns as possible.
Yeah, I just thought it was a bit iffy last round when they went in for like that in a 3v2. That's why I was asking whether you think they'd save or not, but, you know, obviously back themselves. We've got a 5v5 eco round here for the Chiefs. Destiny with a bit of damage put out on him, so they know where he is, obviously. Let's see what they can do on the hold, but I think they're going to play it slow here. The Terrorists not give them any opportunity to pick up a gun cheaply. Make sure they get trades. The boost goes up for Razor Gun, trying to get that mid pick. And with 1 minute 14 to go, let's see. He can't hit that shot on Z, so that player will escape with his life. But he does go down to 36 burn, so he's been dealt a bit of damage in this round so far. Such a slow setup here for the Terrorists. Obviously not want to give anything away as Jokes gets one, can't get the second. Burn, are you okay? Steps in, gets that kill. Now we've got a 4v4. And they're going to stroll up highway, potentially put this bomb down at the A site. No, not quite. Thought they were going to push out. No. So we're still seeing a setup here where they're going to go through A main. But look how aggressive here Mwave is. He's so aggressive here. Deagle ready to go. He's going to camp in this corner. Picks up one. Can't get the double. That would have been huge for the CTs, but not to be. Lonsdale's going to stroll it out. Hats will pick up because we've got a 2v3. And the Terrorists will look to get the bomb down. They should be able to. There's only one player here on the side. It is going to be Chris. Oh, wow. He's that quad. He gets gunned down by Hats. The bomb will go down. And Parallax will look to take their 12th round.
Yeah, some good money coming in as well. Burn, I mean, he's on 36 HP. Yellow is watching his position with the AWP. Oh my goodness, takes him out through the edge of the wall. He was trying to do a cheeky shoulder peek, but as he learned from Raz just goes, you know what, I'll just shoot you through the wall instead. I know you can do cheeky shoulder peeks, but you can't punish me for shooting at that distance if I miss a shot. So he just goes for the wall bang. Only losing a couple of guns. I mean, for Parallax, it's still looking iffy for them in all honesty. Raz, only 3k, 4k on the majority of on their richest players, so to speak. CTs are going to have to force up. We see Burn with just a fast Destiny coming underneath boost once again. And Raz, he needs to hit the most ridiculous shots of his life as the counter boost comes out from Destiny, and he spots the head of Raz. Raz misses the shot. Raz actually managed to escape alive as Hats gets the first pick on towards Nickez. Bit of a failed Molotov. Bit of a AU Molotov as Chris Rao does manage to trade out Hats in the end.
yeah, not the best Molotov, but we'll talk about the game. So 4v4 is the situation, and Chiefs 1 round down with, you know, a pretty solid setup here, trying to get that one back. The AWP, lots of utility here for the Terrorists. Haven't used much at all, have they? The AWP there for Raz. He's down to 42, so that might be an issue. Who hits those shots like it has been all map, but probably won't be. They're going to set up here for a B play. And all going that way as there's Moe shutting down Yellow straight away. As Jokes comes in for the quick trade attempt. Can't quite do so, but they've got this B site. In they go, but they've got their 3 players alive. The retake will be strong here from the CTs with a 4v3 situation. They've just got to trade, and they should be able to win the round, but the Terrorists have got this site to themselves. And Burns going to come out through vents here, potentially. Drop down to check as he sees him play there. Backs on out, don't want to lose his life yet. Throws a flash out behind him. And interesting play, but we'll go with it. As the flash comes out on vents this time. It's, bomb is down, and they've got to retake. Jokes does pick up Burn, are you okay? Destiny takes down Jokes, 3v2. Terrorists getting traded here, which is not what they needed to see, because Raz is last up after Chris will pick up Lonsdale. 3v1, bomb down. And, well, he's got to hold him off, but the here it comes for Raz. He can't do anything as Destiny shuts him down. Defusal will come out, and we're going to have 12-12.
Yeah, 2 AWPs as well for the CTs, so that's going to be very, very potent for them to hold it off on. I mean, 3 and 4 numbers weren't looking too good. If Jokes was able to get a double kill towards Vent, it would have worked quite well, but Destiny, I mean, traded out and burned very, very nicely. And still too tight. I mean, this is the exact replica of what happened on Train. 12-all was the scoreline before a team could pull away. It was just these 2 teams at LAN. It's happening once again, and it's still too tight to call. Another buy round coming out. And this one may determine actually who can buy in the next one. So Parallax, I mean, spread out once again. I would say they're more tempted to go towards A side, in all honesty. And Chris, he's just playing aggressively at A main. May be able to get the first pick. I hope he can. He does as well. Good shot from him through the edge of the smoke. The Iceman once again putting his mark on the game. 4 and 5 for Parallax. It's not looking great for them.
No, not at all. It's a very good pick though by Chris. Early kill, so adventurous there, pushing through A main, getting that first pick. And now they can work with that. They've got that early kill, which can be the difference between winning and losing the round, as we all know. And they go through mid this time as they're trying to get that mid control of Terrace. Once again, the CT's not willing to contest it, so they're pretty much giving it to them. And now they can march on here in through mid. Which is what they're trying to do. Not too much there to stop them either, I've got to say. In fact, there's nothing there at all. So they should be able to get wherever they want. Maybe highway, Z, vents, whatever they want to do, they can do. And CTs are so confident with their retake ability as Lonsdale shuts down Destiny. So that's a 4v4. And the bomb is going towards A site. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. One player in Squeaky, Chris, playing close quad there near Squeaky's going to back out with that AWP ready to go. Jokes does see him up. And he goes through the Molotov, but he gets gunned down by Chris. And there's Hats picking up Chris. So now we've got a 3v3. So they're trading off here. This round is so tight. Hats on the site. Does take down 2. The bomb goes down. Moe tries to get the pick on the bomb plan. Can't do so. 2v3 as 1 goes down at Z. Yellow picks up Burn. Trying to rotate. Moe last up. AWP in his hands. Economy not that great. Probably has to save.
Yeah, and these rounds have been so tight. Once again, I mean, Destiny playing a little bit too aggressively gets punished for it, and that opened up the A site afterwards. They left mid-control open for the Ts. And Jokes, even though he was unable to get a frag working from his Yellow, now ducks in towards Checkers. Moe does spot him out, but he misses another shot. Now a lot of pressure from the Ts. They know exactly where he is. Moe, uncharacteristic, missing so many shots. Finally managed to hit one. As he now is just going to evade within heaven. I mean, the Ts, they're trying to come in to punish him, but he's just dropping them like flies right now. Able to land these shots, but Parallax will take the round in the end. Yellow will not be able to find the frag. CTs may force up on pistols. But once again, still so tight. Drops going everywhere. It can swing in anyone's favor right now. I mean, Chiefs, I think what went wrong for them after that first pick was, I mean, once again, Destiny tried playing a little bit too aggressively. If he was boosted up, would have been absolutely great. But trying to get too much information this time for too little gain. Lonsdale once again getting that entry frag. And now watch this, a shift of momentum as Parallax come towards the A side.
Yeah, shift of momentum, shift walking their way through A main as well. So let's see what they can perform here as Hats will go towards Squeaky. They're going to definitely try and rush out here, maybe get these 2 CTs off guard, but it won't happen because Moe sees one, but here come the Parallax team charging on in. They take control of the A side, they'll get that thing down, and the 3 CTs are in a very bad position of the map to try and retake. They've got no real gun to speak of. Only the flash there with Destiny, also the Zeus, but I don't think that's going to do a lot of damage. And we've got a 5v3, bomb is down, and it should be Parallax taking that 2-round advantage.
I'm just amazed, honestly, as this round should wrap up quite shortly, is that how similar these teams are playing right now towards what happened at ESL. First map, it looked like it was you know, Parallax's favor, then Chiefs come back. Next map, Chiefs come back so strongly, we just go, what happened to Parallax? And the third one, Parallax look very shaken, they start coming back. Burn, I mean, is trying to stay up alive, but Jokes is firing away through that flashbang. We'll be able to find him, so unfortunately Burn won't be able to save that AK. Still so tight to call. I mean, Chiefs, they may force buy here because they know it's do or die time. This is exactly like Train, in all honesty. I'm not sure what the scoreline is, but this looks like an exact replication.
This is a big call by the Chiefs. Probably a smart call not to buy, you know. Give yourself every opportunity to win those final 3 rounds if you can buy whatever you want to buy in this next round. But there is Raz stepping in, getting that early kill on Chris, opening up the B site. And they went for that stack towards mid. It didn't quite work. So they're going to go towards B. Put that bomb down. Lonsdale takes control of Moe. Gets a double. Takes down Destiny. So doing all sorts of damage is Lonsdale. Then a 5v2. Bomb will go down at the B side, I believe. Does go down now. As Jokes will take down Niquez. Last up, Burn has got the scout. He's in a 1v5. Probably will save this.
Yeah, 1700. I mean, CTs, they didn't invest too heavily, so as you said correctly, we'll be able to force up Lonsdale on the hunt right now. He is definitely fired up. Oh, Burn has made his position known. So Lonsdale should be able to get this frag as Burn will tag him through the edge of the wall. Lonsdale dancing about. It's a one-on-one tango between the two at the moment. There will be some intruders coming in though as Molotovs come in. Burn though getting one, but he can't get the second. So it is going to be match point for Parallax. Chiefs, this is their do or die time. I mean, they were looking so strong on that comeback. But a couple of rounds just fell awry of them, and now not even AWP that they can't even force up an AWP, which is what they've been able to work on the top of. They need to get these doubles and triples of these rifles.
It's going to be so important here for the Chiefs. The situation is really simple. Win this round, or you lose, basically. Parallax obviously want to go to that land final. Let's see what they can do here to show us how bad they want to get there. And we have to wait and see. In this round, what will happen? Do see the bomb heading towards the B site, so nothing yet unfolding. A bit of control of it, so definitely favouring mid/B at the moment. And do see a bit of aggression there from Destiny playing aggressive on mid, trying to shut them down if they go that way. A couple of players here in Sunroom setting up a few nades there into the B site. They go try and flush them out into positions where they won't want to be. So 2 players and checkers here for the CTs. Maybe the boost will come up. There it goes to vents, so he's going to try and take control of mid potentially. Chris O'Wow. And the bomb's still over at B, so a very slow round unfolding here for Parallax, trying to win this one right here and now. And Karath, what do you reckon? How do you like them? How do you like their chances in this round?
Well, creeping towards the B site, it's going to be up to Chrisowell and Burn to hold this in all honesty. And there's the first CT flashbang. Burn is debating when to step out. He's got a flashbang, but he needs to be careful not being caught out. He is going to be caught out. And look at this. Jose will enter once again with the first entry frag. Burn is going to be founded by Yellow. B site access now given towards the T's. Lonsdale on that anchor. If he takes down Destiny, it may be all over. And now it's a 2-on-5. Niquez and Moe. My goodness. So many momentum shifts. And this may be it for the Chiefs as Parallax. They've got that bomb down, 40 seconds left. They've got to secure control. Lots of grenades to use. Oh my goodness, to use.
Yeah, they've got so much here to lose, Parallax, but it looks like they're going to take out this round. They're looking so good at 5-on-2. Bombers down. The retake has to be exceptional here from Moe and Niquez. They've both got only body armor as well, so it's not going to, you know, put them in the greatest stead for this as Jokes does shut down one. So 1v. Oh, it's over. Jokes cleans them both up. That's it. Parallax go to the final. And Skyfire will not. So 16-12 Parallax, just a bit too good tonight.
And what an absolute roller coaster tonight, in all honesty. It looked like anyone's map. Parallax on the first one looked strong. Chiefs came back. You know, they fought it back and forth, took the first one. Then Chiefs came back on overpass so strong, and Parallax, I mean, I thought Parallax were going to lose, in all honesty. Chiefs were looking like the momentum was in their favor. They were about to come back, and then Parallax out of nowhere decided to fire up, take the last 4 rounds just like they did at LAN. That's just absolutely amazing, in all honesty, to see. But Parallax, I mean, with tonight, I mean, Parallax, they booked their LAN spot finals, but I mean, I guess Team Skyfire, their hearts are going to be broken. They won't be able to make it, which is going to be quite sad.
Yeah, so they'll be disappointed, but tonight was an absolutely unbelievable game of CS, and I enjoyed every minute of it. What about you, Karath?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was at the edge of my seat throughout that entire one, in all honesty. And as we come towards the end of it, as we can see, Parallax do take their victory 2-1 against the Chiefs Esports Club. And that is it for the season so far, the regular season of the Mwave Cybergamer Oceania Esports Masters. LAN finals will be August 20th to 21st, where we'll see, I mean, I'm not sure if the standings have been updated. We'll see. Yeah, so Parallax will be able to take over Team Skyfire. So we'll see Atletico, Parallax, ASD Brotherhood, and Avant-Garde make it towards LAN finals to compete it out to see who will take number 1 of the season.
Absolutely. So we look forward to that. And, well, it's been a great week of CS. It's been a pleasure to join you, Karath.
Absolutely. A big thank you towards Aduse, obviously from Aussie Gaming TV, helping us out. My name's been Karath. A big thank you to the sponsor who made this possible, Mwave, Netgear, AOC, Gigabyte, AK Racing, Plantronics, and Logitech. This is us out for now, but catch us next month for what's going to be a hectic 2-day LAN finals.